The following is an excerpt from a video titled The Intertwined Journey of Science and Spirituality.
Chapter 4 Chapter 4 delves into the evolving perspectives of scientists and spiritualists towards each other's disciplines, a relationship characterized by mutual intrigue and skepticism. This chapter aims to dissect the perceptions and interpretations that each community holds about the other, exploring how these viewpoints have shaped their interactions and understanding of the world. From the perspective of many spiritual practitioners, science is often seen as a tool that can explain the mechanics of the universe, but is limited in its ability to grasp the profound mysteries of existence. There is a sense, among some spiritual communities, that while science can unravel the how of phenomena, it falls short in explaining the why, particularly in matters pertaining to consciousness, purpose, and the essence of being. To them, science can complement spiritual understanding by providing a physical explanation for the universe, but it cannot replace the deep, experiential knowledge gained through spiritual practices and beliefs. Conversely, scientists often view spirituality and religion with a lens of curiosity mixed with skepticism. The scientific community typically prioritizes empirical evidence and testable hypotheses, which can lead to a cautious approach towards spiritual claims that lack quantifiable proof. For many in the scientific world, spiritual and religious beliefs are seen as subjective, varying greatly across cultures and individual experiences, and hence challenging to study or validate through scientific methods. However, there is also a growing recognition among some scientists of the value in understanding the human need for spirituality and the impact of religious beliefs on society and individual psychology. The interaction between science and spiritual or religious communities is not just a passive observation, but involves active attempts to interpret and explain each other's domains. On one side, scientists have endeavored to understand and sometimes validate spiritual practices using scientific methods. Studies on meditation, prayer, and faith healing are examples where science has sought to quantify and explain the effects of these practices. These investigations often aim to demystify spiritual experiences, attributing physiological or psychological explanations to phenomena traditionally understood in spiritual terms. On the other side, religious and spiritual communities frequently interpret scientific theories and discoveries through the lens of their doctrines and beliefs. The Big Bang Theory, for instance, is sometimes seen by religious groups as evidence of a divine creation event, aligning cosmic genesis with religious narratives. Similarly, advancements in life sciences and genetics are often integrated into spiritual discussions about life, consciousness, and human destiny. In these interpretations, religious and spiritual viewpoints seek to encompass scientific findings within a broader existential or divine framework. This dynamic between science and spirituality religion illustrates an ongoing negotiation between empirical knowledge and metaphysical belief. It reflects a human endeavor to construct a comprehensive understanding of our existence, drawing from both the tangible evidence of science and the intangible insights of spirituality. The relationship, complex and multifaceted, shows our collective struggle to reconcile the material with the spiritual, the observable with the experiential, highlighting the diverse ways we seek to make sense of our world and our place within it. In the following exploration, we will examine 20 different events and phenomena, considering how they might be interpreted through the lenses of spirituality, religion, and science. This comparison aims to illuminate the diverse perspectives each brings to human experiences and natural occurrences, from the everyday to the extraordinary. 1. Birth. Religious spiritual view, seen as a miracle, a divine gift, or a soul entering a new physical form. Scientific view, a biological process resulting from genetic combination and gestation. 2. Death. Religious spiritual view, often considered a transition to an afterlife, reincarnation, or a return to a spiritual realm. Scientific view, the cessation of biological functions that sustain a living organism. 3. Near-death experience. Religious spiritual view, perceived as a glimpse into the afterlife or a spiritual awakening. Scientific view, explained as a neurological response to extreme stress or trauma. 4. Seeing a ghost. Religious spiritual view, interpreted as an encounter with a spiritual or disembodied entity. Scientific view, often attributed to psychological phenomena, hallucinations, or sensory misinterpretations. 5. Hearing voices. Religious spiritual view, sometimes viewed as communication from divine entities, spirits, or ancestors. Scientific view, considered a symptom of psychological conditions like schizophrenia or a result of extreme stress. 6. Creation of the universe. Religious spiritual view, creation stories often involve a divine being or cosmic process. Scientific view, the Big Bang Theory explains the universe's origin as a massive expansion from a singular point. 7. Human consciousness. Religious spiritual view, seen as a manifestation of the soul or a connection to a higher consciousness. Scientific view, considered a complex outcome of brain processes and neural activity. 8. Falling in love. Religious spiritual view, often viewed as a soulful connection or a predestined encounter. Scientific view, attributed to biochemical reactions and psychological factors. 9. Dreams. Religious spiritual view can be interpreted as messages from the divine or subconscious insights. Scientific view, seen as a natural part of sleep, involving brain activity, processing emotions and memories. 10. Miracles. Religious spiritual view, acts of divine intervention or manifestations of spiritual power. Scientific view, often attributed to coincidence, unexplained phenomena, or lack of complete understanding. 11. Meditation and mindfulness. Religious spiritual view, practices for spiritual growth, enlightenment, or connection with the divine. Scientific view, techniques that reduce stress, improve mental health, and alter brain activity. 12. Natural disasters. Religious, spiritual view, sometimes seen as divine retribution or a test of faith. Scientific view, understood as natural occurrences based on geological and meteorological processes. 13. Healing and recovery. Religious spiritual view, often attributed to prayer, faith healing, or spiritual intervention. Scientific view, the result of medical treatment, the body's natural healing processes, and psychological resilience. 14. Eclipses. Religious spiritual view, historically seen as omens or messages from the gods. Scientific view, natural phenomena resulting from the orbital positions of the Moon, Earth, and Sun. 15. Psychic abilities. Religious spiritual view, believed to be a connection to the spiritual realm or heightened intuition. Scientific view, generally regarded with skepticism, attributed to chance, fraud, or psychological factors. 16. Déjà vu. Religious spiritual view, sometimes interpreted as a glimpse into past lives or spiritual experiences. Scientific view, considered a neurological anomaly or a glitch in the brain's memory system. 17. Auroras, northern lights. Religious spiritual view, often seen as a magical or spiritual display. Scientific view, a scientific phenomenon caused by charged particles from the sun interacting with the Earth's magnetic field. 18. Seasonal changes. Religious spiritual view can be seen as part of a divine cycle or balance in nature. Scientific view, explained by the Earth's axial tilt and orbit around the sun. 19. Rainbows. Religious spiritual view, sometimes seen as divine symbols or spiritual messages. Scientific view, understood as a meteorological phenomenon caused by light refraction in water droplets. 20. Aging. Religious spiritual view, considered part of the soul's journey or life cycle. Scientific view, the result of biological processes and cellular aging. The exploration of these 20 events illustrates the starkly different perspectives that science and spirituality offer. While science seeks to explain phenomena through empirical investigation and observable facts, spirituality provides a narrative that often transcends the physical and delves into the metaphysical. Both viewpoints offer valuable insights into our world and human experience, but they approach these phenomena from fundamentally different starting points. This dichotomy exemplifies the complicated yet enriching relationship between scientific inquiry and spiritual belief, highlighting the diverse ways in which humanity seeks to understand the profound mysteries of life and the universe. In conclusion, Chapter 4 highlights the distinct yet intersecting paths of science and spirituality in interpreting various life events and phenomena. While science offers a lens grounded in empirical evidence and objective analysis, spirituality provides a deeper, more subjective understanding rooted in personal belief and experience. This chapter reveals the richness and complexity inherent in both perspectives, emphasizing that neither is exclusively capable of fully explaining the vast array of human experiences and natural occurrences. Rather, it is in the integration of these two viewpoints, the empirical and the metaphysical, that we find a more holistic and nuanced comprehension of our world. As humanity continues to evolve, so too will our interpretations and understandings, guided by the ever-merging paths of science and spirituality, each informing and enriching the other in our perpetual quest for knowledge and meaning. End of chapter 4.